There's a city where ancient kings were crowned, where the River Tay winds past grand palaces and medieval churches, and where every street echoes with stories of Scotland's past. This is Perth, known as the Fair City. It may be compact, but its influence on Scotland's history and culture is immense. From prehistoric settlements to royal ceremonies and modern cultural revival, Perth stands as a gateway to the nation's heritage. Welcome to the Scottish English podcast, where you can learn about Scotland's history and culture, all while improving your English. I'm Claire, and today we're exploring Perth, Scotland's royal city. We'll be delving into its royal roots, dramatic events, and the new cultural treasures that make it a must-visit destination. A city shaped by centuries. Perth's story begins thousands of years ago. Archaeological evidence shows that Mesolithic people settled here over 8,000 years ago, and Neolithic standing stones still dot the landscape today. The city's name comes from a Pictish word meaning wood or thicket. This hints at its ancient roots as a Pictish settlement on a raised mound in the River Tay, a spot chosen for safety from flooding. By the Middle Ages, Perth had become one of Scotland's most important cities. Its strategic position near Scone, the main royal centre of the Kingdom of Alba, made it the effective capital of Scotland from the 9th century to 1437. Here, the royal court gathered, and Perth flourished as a trading borough. It exchanged goods with France, the Low Countries, and the Baltic region. Craftsmen's guilds, such as the hammermen and glovers, shaped the city's economy and culture. The crowning place of kings. Just outside Perth stands Scone Palace, one of the most iconic royal sites in Scotland. For centuries, Scottish kings, including Robert the Bruce, were crowned here, upon the legendary Stone of Destiny. This ancient symbol of monarchy has recently returned to Perthshire after 700 years, and it takes pride of place in the newly transformed Perth Museum. Exploring Scone Palace's grand rooms and beautiful gardens, it's easy to imagine the pageantry of coronations past and the pivotal role that Perth played in shaping the Scottish nation. Turbulent times and transformation. Perth's history is marked by drama and upheaval. The city was a focal point during the Scottish Reformation. In 1559, John Knox's fiery sermon in St John's Kirk inspired the townspeople to ransack the city's monasteries, making Perth a centre of religious change in Scotland. The Jacobite uprisings swept through Perth 3 times, in 1689, in 1715 and in 1745, highlighting its strategic importance. King James I was murdered in Perth in 1437, a shocking event that ended the city's time as capital and led to the royal court's move to Edinburgh. Yet Perth continued to thrive, becoming a centre for industry, education and trade. The founding of Perth Academy in 1760 and the arrival of the railways in the 19th century brought new prosperity. Cultural Renaissance. Today, Perth is experiencing a cultural revival. The new Perth Museum, housed in a beautifully restored Edwardian building, offers a world-class collection that tells the story of Perth and Scotland, from the Stone of Destiny to contemporary art. The Blackwatch Castle and Museum celebrates Scotland's oldest Highland regiment, while St John's Kirk remains a link to the city's medieval past. Nature and leisure in Perth. Perth's natural beauty is as impressive as its history. The North and South Inch Parks, once islands in the River Tay, offer green spaces for relaxation and recreation. And Canoe Hill Woodland Park provides panoramic views over the city and the river. And that river, the River Tay, is actually Scotland's longest river, and it remains central to Perth's identity and appeal. From ancient coronations to modern cultural treasures, Perth's story is woven into the fabric of Scotland itself. Whether you're exploring royal palaces, wandering through riverside parks, or delving into centuries-old museums, the fair city offers a journey through time and tradition. Thanks for joining me today on the Scottish English podcast. Do subscribe so that you can join me on next week's episode, where we're going to another Scottish city, Stirling. That's next time on the Scottish English podcast. See you then.